This is the Steve Gruber Show.
It is, and welcome to it as we kick off another brand new hour here. 3 more hours to go here today. Glad you're here. Fighting for you from the foxhole of freedom. Always makes me ask, who do you want in your foxhole? I mean, it gets dicey out there. Who's going to be shoulder to shoulder with you when it's important? Great question to answer every day. Here are 3 big things you need to know. Number 1, a former MAGA Democrat donor and billionaire has dumped the left and is now giving his full-throated support to President Trump and begging for the National Guard to be sent to San Francisco. I'll have that. Number 2, Dominion voting systems. It's been sold, if you didn't know. The machines used in 27 states. It's been sold to a MAGA millionaire who supports paper ballots. Listen to the Democrats howl about this one. And number 3, the liberal white woman. The liberal white woman is the real threat to American civilization today. Are you shocked to hear that? Well, it's true, and I can prove it. The liberal white woman is an American citizen who has benefited from all that America has to offer, everything. A civilization that respects women and protects them, built on the nuclear family, built on the principles of rewarding good behavior and punishing bad behavior and keeping them safe. And yet the liberal white woman rejects it all. She seems to hate America, hates the principles that built this great nation, cannot be reasoned with, and she's raising kids, if she has them, to feel the same, to be ashamed of this great country we live in that raised her. Liberal white women are completely unhinged from reality, spending too much time online, reading about white privilege and male privilege and the Handmaid's Tale, and a host of other narratives that have convinced them to embrace bigotry and hateful attitudes dressed up as compassion. Liberal white women have been persuaded to side with terrorists and believe that they're morally superior for all of us. Yeah, Exhibit A, out in deep blue Northern Virginia. Listen to this.
I have read it extensively, and you're not following it. Take my picture. Would you like my name?
Yes. You and guys and Trump.
There's my picture. Enjoy that. I am Antifa, by the way. You're looking for the leader, right here. Leader of Antifa. Good, y'all are so crazy. Look at film away. What are you gonna do? Post it?
She seems nice. How lovely. But trust me, it gets worse. Much worse than that. All over the country, these deranged women are spreading their hate while simultaneously calling U.S., the United States, and the rest of us hateful ones. Here's Exhibit B. Listen to this.
Good morning and you, MAGA. You. I hate you all. I hate you guys. You are the biggest embarrassment in this country. Other countries are laughing at us, except for the ones who are dying because of us. Because of you. I hate you, MAGA. I hate you so much. You are hateful. You are uneducated. Unless you're rich and racist.
I hate you, MAGA, because you're hateful. Got it. That's what liberal white women believe about conservatives, about half of their fellow neighbors and citizens, that they're racist, rich, uneducated, and the laughing stock of the world. This is a method of thinking peculiar to the white liberal woman, that America is just the worst, but not them. You see, they don't count themselves as American. They're somehow better than the rest of their fellow citizens for one reason. They hate them. Of course, it makes no sense. Nothing they believe seems to make much sense. They've been convinced that because conservatives don't want babies killed inside the womb, that the big bad conservatives are either all women's rights, after all women's rights. I mean, that's what the celebrities are telling them. Celebrities like actress Kira Sedgwick, who's scared from her ivory tower behind the security of her gated community that comes complete with armed guards. She's scared. Kevin Bacon's wife, here she is.
I'm finding myself pretty scared about a lot of things, scared about losing my rights as a woman, scared about losing my right to vote as a woman, scared about losing autonomy over my body as a woman, scared of my parents' Social Security checks, scared of food banks running out of food and not being able to replenish because they're no longer getting federal funding. Yes, the federal government can use improvement, and there's a lot of things that they've done right over the decades. So I think the answer to being freaked out for me is about community, and I feel excited that we're coming together as a nation on Saturday. You can look it up in your area. It's Hands Off March.
Be for real. You're not scared about food banks. You probably have a personal chef. You're worth tens of millions of dollars. Why don't you just open your own food bank, Kira? No one's coming for your right to vote, but logic doesn't work with these folks. Fear-mongering is the order of the day, or the disorder of the day. These are the same women who are afraid to walk alone at night, but who sign petitions to release certain violent criminals from jail because they're black or brown, and then encourage all their social media followers to do the same. They want to ride the subway in safety, but they won't admit that it's not racist to keep violent criminals in jail, something that would have saved Irina Zaruska's life, by the way. Why are white liberal women playing the race card more than anyone? Take this exchange, for example. Listen.
This sign is racist.
No, it's not. He was supposed to be in jail. He was supposed because this would be the same if he was white. He was released from jail when he was supposed to have a mental evaluation because of these policies, and then he killed Irina Zaruska because of policies implemented by BLM.
A murder. A murder. You're making it about this? Really?
It's political.
She was murdered.
It's political because this person was released from jail after violent offenses because of politics.
I agree it's political. I don't believe that it's BLM's fault. That's fucking insane.
Right. Okay.
That's fucking
because
insane.
you don't agree with it, and that's fine. You don't have to agree with it. But you haven't made a case. You haven't made a case to the counter.
But your opinion is stupid.
Okay, so show me why it's stupid. Challenge it.
I literally just told you. Your entire basis of your opinion, you are using you are like.
So your argument is that I'm racist, and that's it.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not challenging my logic. It's not an argument.
Like I said, they cannot be reasoned with. These are the same white women who marched during BLM and yelled at black police officers for being part of the problem, remember? Even going so far as to call them racist. I'm not kidding. Remember this?
You're white and you're telling this to two black police officers.
Yeah.
Do you see the problem with that a little bit?
No, I don't, because you know what? Just because I'm white and I haven't experienced racism myself doesn't mean I can't fight for justice. They're a part of the system. They're a part of the problem. Just because they're black doesn't mean they're not a part of the problem. I'm allowed to say this to whoever. Because I'm white, racism is a white person's problem. Racism is my problem. I need to fix it. That's why I'm here talking to all of them. Black, white, brown, purple.
Shrill is the word that comes to mind. Shrill. I've got a message for white liberal women when I come back, as we dig deeper into this psychosis, into this mental illness. Don't worry. I'll continue to sort it out for you after the break. Good morning. It's the Steve Gruber Show. All right, white liberal women. All right. This message is for you. You're not saving the black community. You're not. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to this woman who says it's so much better and with so much more authority than I do. Listen.
White liberals, you are not saving the black community. You are holding us back. It's not allyship, it's enabling. You excuse destructive choices, you lower the bar, you hand out sympathy instead of standards, and you call that progress. Here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. We're not the only group with a painful past. We built an entire system around the lie that black people can't compete, and we call it justice. DEI, affirmative action, safe spaces, watered down schools, and even lighter sentences for crime. That's not empowerment, that's soft bigotry dressed up as compassion. And it's all causing more harm than good to the black community. It whispers you're too weak, too damaged, too broken to do this on your own. And we've accepted that lie for far too long. We don't need your pity.
We don't need your pity. Well said, but these women don't actually listen to black women, certainly if they're conservative, or if it doesn't feed into their savior complex. You see, they're only interested in being the heroes in their own made-up story inside their bubbles with make-believe facts. They're only interested in living in the past, a past they never lived through. It's like California, a state that never even had slavery, granting reparations to black people who were never slaves with money taken from white people who never owned slaves. Why are we so stuck in the past? It's not good for anyone. Here's another woman who says the exact same thing. Listen.
The white liberal has, well, white guilt. They live in the past, and they want black people to stay in the past. Oh, you poor slaves. We remember when we were whipping you on the plantation, and we have so much guilt now. We want to help you now. We want to give you welfare. No, no, no. Black people don't go get jobs. No, how dare you? Why would you? We want to fight for your right to be in poverty for the rest of your lives. We know that your kids don't know how to use computers, none of them. And as a result, none of y'all know how to get driver's license so that you can vote. Yeah, white liberals are stuck in the past.
Stuck in the past. Well, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound near as compassionate as they think, now does it? The white liberal woman has been brainwashed into ignoring all common sense for whatever cause is popular online. It's why we see so many white liberal women defending Hamas, for example, a terrorist organization that does unspeakable things to women, including raping them and burning them and their babies alive. These women say they're scared to lose their right to abortion, then go out and march for a group that literally rapes and kills women. Here's an example.
You support Hamas?
Sorry. I surely do. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
A terrorist organization?
Yes, yes.
That chucks gays off buildings?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And what about all the fucking Zionists? The terrible Zionists?
Yeah. Hamas killed every single female hostage they had left, by the way. Every single one. Why? So they couldn't tell the world what these monsters did to them, and yet liberal white women spend their weekends defending them. These women have compassion for the wrong people. They've allowed white guilt to completely undermine their truth and their minds. Conservative activist Allie Beth Stuckey calls it toxic empathy. She educated a bunch of liberals on it in a debate this week. Here's part of it.
That empathy can be toxic and lead to sin. So if I feel so deeply how someone feels that I end up validating a lie, telling them something that's not true to make them feel better, or affirming what God calls sin, or I would argue if it leads us to support destructive policies that are bad for the individual, bad for society, then your empathy has led you to a really dangerous place, even if you started with good intentions.
Now, does the white liberal woman have good intentions? Maybe, but today the white liberal woman is emerging as one of the greatest threats to American civilization because she's completely thrown in with the worst of the worst. Antifa, Hamas, illegal aliens, violent criminals, rapists, baby killers, and the like. There it is. You have been warned. Look, you can find examples every single day on social media of things like I played for you here today. It's frightening, isn't it? It's frightening. Did you know that most methylene blue being sold online is the same grade used in fish tanks? Fish tanks. Watch out for low-quality bottles that are untested for heavy metals and made overseas. But here's what you can do. You can trust the wellness company's Recharge, a doctor-formulated supplement combining powdered methylene blue with NAD+ and PQQ. This methylene blue is USP grade, ensuring top-tier purity for maximum safety and effectiveness. Not the sketchy stuff you find on Amazon or for your fish tank, for that matter. Recharge is formulated with research-backed ingredients to optimize brain function and cellular repair while supporting clean, lasting energy. Tap into cognitive and metabolic support that helps you stay energized, focused, and resilient all day long. Choose a trusted formula made for your body, not for fish tanks, all right? Feel the difference with enhanced mental clarity, sustained energy, sharper focus, and protection against cognitive decline. And no, it won't turn your tongue blue. As a bonus, your tongue doesn't turn blue. All you have to do, go to twc.health/Gruber, get the code Gruber. You'll save 10% plus free shipping. Again, that's twc.health/Gruber, and use the code Gruber. You'll get 10% off and free shipping. And by the way, the wellness company has a whole a whole variety of items to help you, no matter what your goals are. You want a parasite cleanse? We've got it. You want great supplements? We've got it. You want to deal with the spike protein of COVID? They've got it. Gold standard on all of these things. Dr. Peter McCullough and his team have put together the best of the best for all of you. For all of you. All right. Remarkably, Joe Biden and Anthony Blinken came out on social media yesterday to take credit for the Gaza peace deal. It is remarkable. Anthony Blinken, a guy that Senator John McCain warned us about that should never be in government because he is truly dangerous. And, well, he is. Just another example of those taking credit for something they didn't do. Good morning. It's the Steve Gruber Show. I'm glad to have you along.